Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a bordered chevron friendship bracelet. We're going to get into it in just a second. If you need string, you can get them from the local craft store. If you want to support the channel, you can grab a pack in the description. For our bracelet today, we need 4 colors. So we're going to have one that is the border, and then these 3 will be in the middle. I'm doing these colors for Black Lives Matter and Black History Month. For a bracelet, it's going to be about 5.5 inches, and then some extra braid on the end. I cut 2 strings, 37 inches of the black, and then all of these 2 strings each 35 inches. So if you want it to be longer, whatever color you want to be the border, just add 2 or 3 inches onto that compared to the other inner colors. So we have to set up our strings. Okay, so you just want them all bundled together in a nice unorganized fashion, and then about 6 inches down, tape it down here. We want our border color to be on the farthest outsides, so just throw those babies away out on the outside. Whatever color you want to be next, put those both there. And then, I don't know, I'll do the yellow last because it's already in that position. It's already where it wants to be. What I do is squish them in the best I can. This black is not cooperating with me. And give them another tape. Now that they're where I want them to be, boom, just like that. Alright, starting off the bracelet is a little different than we do the rest of the bracelet. So we want to start with just your middlest color. Middlest. Yes. And then just like in the middle, this is a chevron based pattern. So we do a forward knot. Now, going on to our next color, which is decidedly red, even though red really doesn't want that. I'm just going to make the same here, forward knot over the yellow. Remember, forward knot is 4, through the loop and under. And on this red, we want to do a backward knot. And then we finish the backward knot on the right. And then here you can use whatever knot you want to join them together. The reason we start like this, it just makes it flat, like it makes the top part here flat without any gaps from the chevron. And now we've got green. So we want to bring green to the center. It's a forward knot. Another forward knot. And then I need 2 backward knots to get to the center. And another backward. Just ignore this massive thing going on. We'll fix it. Now we are back. You can see the black is on the outside, which is where it should be because it is our border color. And then we have the yellow is going to start again. In order to keep our border color on the outside, that's where our forward, backward, and backward, forward knots come in. So we don't actually want it to make its way into the middle of the chevron here. So here on the left side, I do a forward, forward, backward, and then I chuck her out of the way. And then I normal chevron pattern into the center. And next side. So these are, again, a mirrored pattern. Mirrored meaning it's opposite on this side as the other. So instead of doing a forward backward knot, we're going to do a backward. So backward 4, backward 4, forward, and then I always chuck it. And now the pattern remains the same until we're done, and then when we're done, we do the same thing backwards, which I will demonstrate for you. So I just did a forward knot and then a backward. Well, I did half of a forward backward knot. The forward half of the I confuse myself. I think the border, like, yes, you have to know 2 more knots, but it just elevates the basic chevron so much, having this border on it. I think it looks really awesome. And we're back to the beginning. So that is our first round through. I will see you when we are wrapping it up. All right, we are back and better than ever. We've got all this, it's about 5¼ inches, and I'm going to show you how we finish up. It's the exact opposite of how we started. Do you remember how we started? We start at the center and then we worked our way out farther. I'm going to start, if I can grab it, there we go. I'll do my forward backward as normal on this side. And then I want the yellow to go down 2. But I won't do that last knot. So in a second when we get to the yellows together, we won't tie a knot there. This is it. Do my double. And then for the red, I just do the 1 forward knot. And that's it. And then the 1 backward knot. Ooh. Bam, easy. All right, so now you can see we've got it basically straight across. I like finishing up with a square knot, so make a hole on that side, over the top, pop it through. And then we want to do the opposite. Nice, and I do too. And then I just like braiding it down. I'll just tie a very simple knot at the end. Give it a little bit of leeway. Snip it off there. Now we do it on the other side. And then we're basically finished. If you want it permanent, we're good here. Tie it in a nice double knot. And you're good to go. But then, if you want it to be adjustable or removable, so you can take it on and off, I flip it upside down and we tape it again. So that's why I store my tape off to the side for emergency. Now on this one, I didn't have any excess string that's like long enough to work. So as long as you have like 8 inches of string left over, sometimes even 6 will cut it. It doesn't really matter. So this is 8 inches. I measured it. Then grab the ends, cross them on top of each other. I tie a normal, completely normal single knot. Nothing fancy to keep the braids together. And then, same square knot we were doing before. And I do this a few times. Doing it this way, it will be kind of tricky at first to pull, but then it gets better. It'll loosen up over time. Then I flip it around and I do a double knot right there on the back. Just brings the strings together and makes it easier to trim. Give her a nice snip. Now we're really all done. I like to grab in one side, pull with the other side, and as you can see, be a little tricky at first. There we go. Well done. You finished the bracelet. If you have any questions or something didn't work out for you, let me know in the comments. I'll do my very best to help you out. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye-bye.